Now, the first way to handle women who disrespect you on my list today is to check and understand the reason or the root for your disrespect. Now, my kings, you need to understand where this disrespect is coming from if you're going to deal with it. So you need to check and find out if a woman's disrespect is coming from a character or a habit, something that is in her. If it is that, you just know that the best solution is to walk away. Because a woman who is like that, who has that habit or that nature or that character, is not going to change unless she decides to change. And no matter how long you wait, no matter what you do, she's still going to continue to disrespect you. Another thing you need to check is if it's a favor she's returning. That means that you're disrespecting her and she's just returning the favor. So you need to check that too. And if you find out that that's the case, you know that what you need to do is to stop disrespecting her, because she's just doing it as a means of retaliation. So the moment you stop and treat her like you should, she would definitely stop returning the favor and start giving you the same energy that you're giving her. And lastly, if you find out that she's doing that because she's trying to test you and see what you can tolerate, because women would naturally test you. Even some of us do that subconsciously. We want to see just how much you can tolerate. So maybe she's trying to test you to see how much you can tolerate, or she's doing that because she didn't set boundaries. Then the next thing you need to do is to check her immediately. Check her in the moment. Calmly and directly let her know that you won't tolerate those type of actions. Whatever it is that she did to disrespect you in that moment, don't wait. Because if it's a test, she's trying to see just how far she can go, and then you tolerate it the first time, she's going to increase it the next time. Because she's here testing your boundaries, she's here trying to see your limits, like how far can she go or what can she get away with when she disrespects you. So when you check her in the moment, when it is even still something little, she knows not to even try that particular one again, not to talk of increasing it. So that's the next thing you need to do. Like I mentioned already, the first thing is you first understand, try to find out what is the root of the disrespect. And the next thing is to check her in the moment. Another way to handle a woman who disrespects you is to mirror her behavior once and then pull back. Now, my kings, this means that you give her back the same energy that she gives you, and then you just pull away. Now, you're not going to continue doing it because you're not here to start bantering words with her or try exchanging words with her. You just do it once. And the reason you're doing this is for her to see if she's a woman who unintentionally disrespects you or who is testing you, she would immediately step back and see how it feels and understand how it feels for you when she disrespects you. And then she will never try that again, especially if she values that relationship and values you. But then when you mirror her actions once and then you pull away and she doesn't change, she doesn't reflect on the things she has done and come back to apologize or come back to do better, then you already know what to do. Because if she's not willing to reflect and see just how her actions, because when you've mirrored that action, it is supposed to show her exactly how you feel when she does that to you. So if she's not even able to feel that or able to understand that, then there's no point even continuing trying. But when she goes and she reflects and she understands that she's really messed up, and then she comes back and does better, then you know, okay, this can actually continue to go on. Another way to handle a woman who disrespects you is to create space immediately. Now, my kings, the moment you sense disrespect, let her feel your absence. And this is not you playing mind games or trying to trick her or anything. This is just you letting her know that you see this particular one, it is not tolerated here. You don't behave like this towards me. So if she wants that relationship, if she values it, she's immediately going to try to change. Unless, like I already mentioned, she's a woman who is just that way. That is a habit that she's cultivated, which will be very difficult for her to change from. And in that case, you already know what to do. But for a woman who maybe is doing it to test you, trying to see if you have boundaries, or maybe she even does it without knowing, because sometimes someone can do something that is disrespectful to you without actually knowing it. Because there are some things that you might find disrespectful that another person might not find disrespectful. And there's also cultural differences and all that. But the whole point is, the moment you know it is not her character, it is not her habit, create that space. Let her feel your absence. Now, another mistake a lot of kings make is, after you've created this space, after you've made her feel your absence, the moment she comes back, you just, let her in immediately and just let everything go back to normal. Now, you're not supposed to do that, which actually takes us to the next thing you're supposed to do to handle everyone who disrespects you. And that is to make her earn back access to you. You've created this space. So when she comes back and she wants to do better, give her the opportunity to do better. Let her work for it. Because that will actually make her know not to make that type of mistake again. That will make her to actually be very cautious. Because she wouldn't want to have that absence of you anymore. She wouldn't want that space between you and her anymore. So that will keep her in check. Don't just go accepting her back immediately. She comes and just apologizes here and there, and then you just take everything back to normal. No. Stretch it a little bit. And I'm not saying you should do too much of it, but just stretch it a little bit so that she works to earn it. Like I said, that will help keep her in check, making her know to do better because she values that relationship. But if that's not the case, and like I already mentioned, she is a woman who is just plain disrespectful, or you do all these things and you see that nothing is actually going on, she's still the same person, just respect yourself enough to walk away. Now, I keep saying this, especially when it is still just a relationship. Respect yourself enough to walk away. Because believe me, when it becomes the marriage, it is more difficult to walk away from. Because then there are families involved and even kids might be in the picture. Then it will become more difficult. So when you notice it when it's still the talking stage, the relationship stage, just respect yourself enough to walk away. So that's it for this video, my kings. These are 5 ways to handle women who disrespect you. Please do let me know if you found this video interesting and informative as well. Do also subscribe if you haven't done that already. Turn on the notification bell, like this video, drop a comment down below, share this video with your family and friends, and see you in the next one.